U2TV Post Game Report. We're here with the winning coach, Coach Paul Yattaw of the Shenendehowa Plainsmen. Great win tonight. What does this win mean for you going against the Silver Warriors, Niskayuna?
Hey, the old coach was nervous all day long today. And that's because they've got a phenomenal coach. They've got arguably the best player in the area on their team. They got Olsen, who's a scholarship player. They've got scholarship big guys inside in football. Two of the better shooters in the area. And they play physical, and they're smart. We had our hands full tonight. We needed to match their physicality. And we really got beat up on the boards the first time round. And so that was a point of emphasis. We have to rebound the basketball. And it's not going, you got to snatch rebounds. You got to be physical. And I think we did a great job with that tonight.
What did you find in Will Conley tonight? I mean, I didn't see that coming. The guy would just play with a confidence level and a pace that was Shen basketball. He wasn't really rushing stuff, throwing up trash to the rim. He was taking some calculated shots, being aggressive on the defensive end, on the floor for loose balls. Talk to me about him a little bit.
So he's a talented player. Started off the year last year with some injuries and sickness, and he's been sick. But he's a talented basketball player. He's got some length to him. We've got some guards we got like 3 or 4 6'3" guards, which we don't look imposing when you walk in the gym, but we're kind of deceptive in that regard. But Will does a lot of things for us. He's a great defender. He's athletic. He can handle the ball with pressure. It was just about him developing his confidence. And he's tough on himself. And you got to have a little of that dog in you where you don't care if you make a mistake, that kind of thing. So we're working on that with him, and he was ready to break out. I had a hunch tonight, and we wanted to isolate some of their defenders. And one time, B-Gad looked, and I said, no, give it to Will. I just had a hunch with Will tonight, and he's been playing well in practice, and we've got some talented players on the team. So, and they complement each other well. But super proud of Will. That's
true, because it could be anyone, like your top 7 or 8 guys that can play a game like that. It's happened to be Will tonight, but how comfortable do you feel having a group of guys like this that share the ball, that want to win, that care for each other? Talk to me about that real quick before I pass to the coach.
Being in the gym with people that you like being around, and when they like being around themselves, is everything. We just spend so much time in the gym together that I enjoy being in the gym. I think it's hard to scout us. People come out and put a box and one on B-Gad or Jacob, who've both been in the 20s. But coaches now, tonight, they had Olsen, their best defender, on the redhead, Morgan. And other coaches are like, yeah, he's the guy that we got to look out for. So when you've got this guy, that guy, and then you can't forget about Rudd inside, and we got other guards that come in hitting shots, and it's all about their willingness to buy into what we're trying to do and sharing the basketball. That's the essential thing. Moving and cutting and giving up the ball to set a screen, pop out, come back, the ball's on the other side, and trusting that it can come back to me. It's not easy to do, and all the credit goes to these guys for being great teammates.
100%. What's your excitement meter now with this squad and this team, Coach, as you move forward?
So, can I tell you a quick funny story?
Go right ahead.
So Christian Morgan works out with Coach Zizekas. So Christian was working out yesterday. He's feeling all good about himself. Hey, Coach. No, Sunday. Hey, Coach. Did you guys ever start off 9-0?
Wow.
So Coach and I work in the same building, right down the hall from each other. So he's telling me the story. He goes, how quickly they forget. So Coach said, your brother never lost a league game here at Shen. So we had a history lesson at practice yesterday.
Oh, wow.
To kind of get these guys educated on what Shen basketball has been. Excited. I was nervous all day today because this team has a few of the better players in the area on the team. And again, like I talked about, their defensive intensity, and they play really well. I feel like we can compete with anybody. I knew we were good offensively at times. I think we've got a lot of work to do. Defensively, I was worried, but when other coaches are coming in saying, complimenting us on the defense and things like that, I guess I don't have to be so critical.
So, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I just say I think that we match up well with
anybody. No question about it. Now, are you guys now looking at the calendar? You guys going, wow, we could beat them. We could be. Oh, we might be undefeated this year.
No. So people are like, and people close to me aren't pleased with me because they're trying to make plans and this, and I'm like, I know I have practice today. I don't know what time, and I don't know what's happening tomorrow. I'm getting through today.
Dialed in.
And well, who do you guys play? I know we have I know we have Niskayuna. And after that, I know down the road there's Kingston and there's Toga and there's Shaker, and I don't know when they are because Niskayuna's right here. We got to get through Niskayuna. So you can't overlook anybody. I mean, they're different teams. Like Averill Park will put that zone on you, and it's tough. They got 6'7" down there, and Bethlehem's got the 6'7" guy, one of the better shooters. Like everybody's tough, so I don't overlook anybody. Tonight I had a big sigh of relief.
Yes.
Thinking that if you can play against Niskayuna like that, Niskayuna's a top team in the area, regardless of division. And when you have a player that we literally can't stop one-on-one, the old coach has a lot of film to watch. So credit to these guys for following our game plan. We're trying not to let him score, but they've got shooters, so we're trying to rotate, and it's something that we've been working on for a long time. But we're excited.
100%. Great job, Coach. We saw you out against the Averill Park game, and you guys are clicking on all cylinders. And when we met you in the preseason, we talked about the excitement meter and the style of play that you guys will be playing, and right now it's being on display. We thank you, Coach, and we always thank you for your gracious for your time. Good job.
No, we appreciate you guys because, as I've said before, you're going to be in the studio getting stuff done. And
100%.
So we appreciate all the work you do. Thank you.
All right, thank you,
Thank
Coach.
you, Coach.